So say good night to the bad guy.
They use these numbers in their rituals again and again, which are all biblical. Again, I don't know why so many people struggle with this. It's the Jesuits, who are the Society of Jesus, who own this world, truly. You're speaking their language. There'd be no English language as we know it without the Jesuits. They standardized it in the 16th century, the same time they put out the Gregorian calendar, which is named after the Pope.
Your message, apparent messaging is the real reason they're after you.
What steps would you take to protect yourself from this threat?
I take no steps. I have a rifle. If anybody comes to my house without a good reason, I intend to try and use it. And that's all.
Oh boy, what's going on, man?
I appreciate you guys coming out. Iowa, that's a place I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
How's life in Iowa these days?
It's pretty good, man. We got constitutional carry. We take advantage of that, man. And we tell people, you know, open your eyes. Government is not to be trusted. There's some crazy shit on the horizon. You need to check out Gematria. In the meantime, stop trusting it. Get a fucking gun and stop being crazy, because you're crazy.
How many people are walking around with masks there still?
Nobody.
That's good.
Iowa don't give a. We don't care about none of that shit.
That's good.
That's good.
How many people lost their businesses in the pandemic there?
A lot. There's a lot of shit, and even still, you see some businesses struggling where they can't even stay open because of the domino effect of the whole pandemic and what that did. That they can't even keep staff. Like, it's like, how is it that people need jobs, but you guys don't have employees? Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Right.
What is going on?
Every place you go to now hire. You know?
I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
We came out here.
But I mean, man, the Gematria thing, man, it's an amazing thing. In order to rule wild men on a planet like this so big, you would have to be stealthy, secretive, all-encompassing in what it is that you're doing. You have to be everywhere, and you need like so much manipulation that when we tell people you're being manipulated, here's some Gematria, you got to look into this, because this is the only way they can ever control you, is to be this crazy. And trust me, it is this fucking crazy. And people go, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna make it. It's disappointing, man. And I know it is for you, because you've been doing this for a while. You putting in all of the footwork. You open my eyes to the shit. Dude, you're like, they're gonna talk about you in 500 years if this shit survives. You are doing something that is so special that I feel out of my body to even be here talking to you. Listen to your video, and I'm sitting here in front of you. This is fucking weird to me. It's dumb as fuck. And I told my cousin we coming down here. They got constitutional carry.
All of
we
us
got
are really the
reciprocity.
same, though. We're all just normal people.
We are. We really are. We really are, man. And the stuff that you talk about the racial divide and stuff like that hits home, of course, because I'm black. But, dude, you just hit on so many points, and I'm just like, this dude is like a walking beacon of light, man. How y'all don't, man, this is crazy. I don't know how you don't have like 20 million subscribers and everybody watching you, and sports ratings go down. That's what's supposed to happen. I don't know how it's
Football was going down for 3 years straight while we were doing it. I thought we were having an impact, but I think they said it was back up with Brady and his return and all this.
Yeah.
Right around the time that Vice people came in.
And I never paid that close attention to sports anyway. I always thought that it was kind of silly. When they point out some of the things or whatever.
You can tell he doesn't pay that much attention to sports because they sound like you, informed, intelligent, critical thinking. They haven't wasted their life just.
I mean, you think about the sports fan, how many hours a year are they spending just watching games rather than getting informed about the world they live in?
Not even just watching the games. The time that they spend at the job earning the money to pay for all the bullshit that they buy about the shit, the tickets, the memorabilia, all this shit, man, it's insurmountable what they've done to pay homage to a bunch of grown men playing some sports. That's good as a kid. It's good as a kid. It's good to get a foundation for your athleticism, get your health right. But global sports, man, the NBA, man, that shit is crazy. Then when you throw in the Gematria, I go, no fucking way in hell will I ever. All my heroes are dead. Pac, dead. Michael Jordan, dead. Fuck all you guys, bro. I'm the better man than you guys. You guys are crazy. You're puppets.
They're the ones that could change the world. They have the power. If they wanted to come out and speak, things would change.
And that's why these things happen. In order to get to that level of influence, you gotta walk through their gate. And then they go, you are mine. You're gonna do this fucking influence. You think you're all special? You're gonna do this shit to my tune. Do this. And all of the good guys, all of the athletes, all of the fucking actors, and the really good people, they go, and then you walk through this door, bro. as human sacrifices and threats and reward. Boy, when they threaten my kids and reward me with the money, bro, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ride with them, and that's what happens to every single one of them, and it's fucking crazy.
100%.
Yeah, I'm tired of watching, man. I'm tired of it.
What woke you up?
I was in a custody battle in 2011 with my 18-year-old son. He's 18 now, and I asked myself, what the hell am I doing begging strangers in this weird court of law about access to my natural son, who's got 23 chromosomes from me, and the other 23 came from his abusive mother that I'm trying to show you guys she's abusive. What the fuck? And then I realized that the birth certificate is printed on bond paper. They trade it on the stock market, and this is where the national debt comes from. And it's insurmountable. They're never going to fix it. Nobody asked the politicians, what are we going to do to get this debt to zero? Is it possible? Nobody asked them these tough questions. They're just kicking the can down the road. And when I saw all of that shit, I went, fuck you guys for life. Fuck you guys. I got to ask you guys for my son, and I'm in the right, and he's been abused. Fuck you guys. And I never went back. When I found you, I was like, of course, let's go.
Yeah,
it
was a traumatic event too. Also, to help you seek that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People go through trauma, they start to realize things.
Then you start asking the questions that you were comfortable with ignoring or letting it pass you by because it was happening to other people, but not to you. Me and my cousin was just talking about this earlier, and it's weird, like that sometimes that has to be what it is, but it doesn't have to be. I think people are smart enough to understand gematria. Maybe they need to take these steps, and maybe they need to stop being fucking scared about the responsibility that entails. No one wants to slay the dragon. We don't give a fuck about the dragon, bro. We don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. We know gematria is what it is, and we know that there's a conclusion to all of this stuff. So I try not to speak too much, but there's a conclusion.
Indeed.
That's a nice bracelet you got on, by the way.
Oh yeah. I try to be a little. This is better than any $500,000 diamond chain that some rapper has on. Fuck you, dude. Fuck this shit. This is way better. I like this better. I'll never be like you. I don't care.
Indeed. Well, I'm grateful both of you came out, and everybody else too.
Yeah.
And it's just great to hear everyone's story. And again, people are waking up.
Yeah.
Actions like this will bring more people. It's good to see this too, because I mean, we got really a very diverse group, all walks of life, all different stories. But again, we represent this country, and we need more people to be doing what we're doing today. The day that happens is the day things will change, and we get. I mean, really, there should be 1 million people here today.
There should be, and there should be 1 million armed people here today.
Yeah.
And we should be pointing these things out and go, we see you guys.
It's
we
nice
don't like
that you're
you.
in a
You need to
state.
know we don't like you.
See, because there's more people like you in the states you live in. You're more awake, so you have more rights than I do where I come from, where we've given up more rights.
Yeah.
Technically, if I would have driven with a weapon, I mean, I could have made it here if I didn't get pulled over, but if they would have found out that some of the states I drove through that I crossed state, and then I get in a cage for a number of years just for bringing my
And
weapon.
then you'll be a felon. You'll be a felon, right?
Right.
For life, right?
Right.
Even after you serve your time.
Right.
You know who gets away with fucking crash and shit and never be called what they are? Pfizer.
Yeah.
You can do that shit. I'm a felon for life, but you can do that shit and
What's their
you just
body
skip
count?
to my loot to the next fucking adventure. Get the fuck out of here. That's just retarded. Fuck those guys. That's crazy.
States like Iowa.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to hear that.
And even here in Oklahoma too, they got a
Yeah, it's
constitution.
better here for sure. Indeed.
And with us being mainly focused on gun rights, we like to let people know that the Constitution is a piece of paper that they make you focus on. So when they change it, you think that something changed about your rights, but it never did. You always have the right to protect yourself. We are like bees. Expect the fucking stinger, bro. I'm gonna have the gun. I might have got your permit or whatever, and I did your little fucking dance, but you're never gonna get it back. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're never getting this shit back, bro. You ain't never getting this shit.
Right.
Fuck them. It's too late now. Right?
You're the full package, sir. Informed, protection device. I mean, this is what it should look like in America right now. We're here for our rights back, and this is what it looks like.
That's what's up, man. For sure.
Yeah, I'm a man who believes that I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.